and welcome to another episode of Videoplex. Today's topics will be politics here in the United States. Arthur Range, current President Donald Trump. Of February 2026, he's still our current president. He have not been shot at since the botched assassination attempt that was so phony. He got shot in the ear, and the 80-year-old man put a fist up to the air. How staged could that be? Since then, Donald Trump showing elderly mental illness visit Europe, a place very touching to my heart. The European Union, the European countries, and say he want to acquire Iceland and he will pay every resident of Iceland because he wanted the United States to be so big. He wanted to spread from North America to Europe. But when countries like China wanted to acquire Taiwan, part of their country, he threatened China and made China back down, resist and resist, and let them know that Taiwan was never be part of Beijing, China. And the Chinese people that's supposed to have the strongest military in the world, is exactly what Donald Trump told them. You know how I feel about Russia. I love Mother Russia, but I can't stand Vladimir Putin. And the sissy lives on. Vladimir Putin and the Russian military can't stop the United States and Donald Trump. But Vladimir Putin, the scrawl prime minister, is just sitting there watching because Vladimir Putin and all our some-called world leaders, they sit behind closed doors and smoke $400 to $500 cigars. One cigar, $500. That's a lot of money. Laughing because they had the world brainwashed, but not all of us. Thinking that these countries, they hate each other. Do we really hate each other? Why when we do space missions, we go to space with our enemies? Do we really hate each other? Why would people visit this country who's supposed to be enemies of this country? They never get shot at. Do we really hate this? The countries really hate each other. Why don't someone like Donald Trump don't speak the language? Translators sit them up by saying the wrong thing in front of a live mic. You know, it's all a plot. And the people that we see that Donald Trump that make fools of themselves, they're not the real person that run the country. The people that run the United States, Europe, Russia, China, the planet Earth, are people that we don't even know exist. Some people call them the shadow government. Some people call them the shadow society. Some people call them an elite. I call it the system of the world. The world has always been rid by a system that we have not known anything about. No, we're not 5,000 years old. We're not a million years old. We're much older than what our records books tell us we are. Now back to politician. Donald Trump and other people in the United States that think like Donald Trump, that's very sick. Say Canada was always number 51, the 51st state of the United States since Canada existed. Isn't Canada older than the United States? And Canada was never part of the United States in the beginning. My name is Sammy. What a bizarre world. What a bizarre character. This bloody Saturday. And I hope everyone have a nice weekend and a nice week to come. You in the zone. You in the Videoplex zone. Why do life have to be so complex? Please stand by.